Welcome everyone to Cook at Home with Elaine. I'm so glad that you joined me today. And I'm going to take you with me as I cook our daily meals. And I think that you guys are going to enjoy them. And my parents were both from Louisiana, great cooks, great bakers. And so I thought, why not share some of the great recipes with you? And several of my friends have said, why don't you just share with us and everybody else what you do and how you do it. So that's what I'm going to do today. So today we're going to make okra with chicken and sausage. And right now in the pot I have my chicken already started, and I'm going to season that chicken because I'm just browning it a little bit with the Tony Shashir's Creole seasoning. So I'm going to go ahead and season that chicken up with that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper to it. And I'm just browning the chicken a little bit because it does add so much flavor to the dish. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that. And you're going to notice that in a lot of my recipes, I do use this Tony Shashir's Creole seasoning. It is salty though, so keep that in mind when you're cooking. As far as how much salt you're adding to your dishes, because you don't want to over salt your dishes. And today I will be adding some bouillon to this, so of course we know that's salty as well, so we want to keep that in mind so our food's not too salty. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over and let this just continue to cook here. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of seasoning on this side of the chicken. Okay. And a little more pepper on that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just let that brown for a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. I have a whole chopped onion here. And then I have 2 rings of the beef smoked sausage, and this is the Hillshire Farms. This is my favorite brand of beef smoked sausage, if you can find it. Today I had to go to 3 different stores to try to find this. I found the beef sausage, but you definitely want to use the smoke because that adds flavor to your okra. So you want to try to get the beef smoked sausage. And then if you're unable to get the beef smoked sausage, sometimes you can get the beef smoked links, the little ones that I use in gumbo when I make gumbo. But anyway, so again, nowadays it's like we have to make do with whatever we can find in the store. So thank God I was able to find that to put in this today. So now we're going to go ahead and start adding some more of our ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and add the smoked sausage into my pot. And then I'm just going to move that around a little bit to give it a little space there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the bouillon. Now, I use the Better Than bouillon, and I'm telling you guys, this stuff is money. I use it for everything. I mean, I use it in my gumbo, a gravy, vegetable, soup. It's just got such a richness, like so much more than if you just buy the containers of bouillon. So Better Than bouillon, they have all different flavors, you know, chicken, beef, pork, or ham, onion, vegetable, clam, just different ones. So this is something else that's great to have in your pantry for cooking as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I've dissolved some of this Better Than bouillon in some water that I'm going to add to my pot here. So some of it's still not dissolved, but that's okay. It'll all come together in the pot. Okay, so I put that in, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions. And you guys, this is so good over rice. And I already have my rice pot going with our white rice in there. So that's going. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some crushed garlic to it as well. And then we're going to go ahead and add, this is the Rotel tomatoes. So I'm dumping everything in, juice and all. And I'm going to add a can of tomato sauce. And my pot is getting really full. So this is going to start cooking down once it gets going here. But we got all this wonderful goodness in here. And then I'm going to add my okra to this. And then I'm just really going to just put a lid on it and just let all this cook down. And as it cooks down, I'm going to add the rest of the okra that I have there because the pot's pretty full. Normally I make this in a little deeper pot, but that's okay. We're going to just go with this. And then as this cooks down, as you know, the okra is going to get softer, and then I'll be able to add the rest of the okra that I have. But we all know no good Cajun dish goes without cayenne red pepper. So we're going to spice it up a little bit with that. That'll be delicious, add good flavor. And again, you can put as much as you want to your liking. And another thing is a lot of my cooking is just from doing it. I really don't know how much I'm putting in. Again, a lot of this stuff is just to your own liking, like, you know, how much you want to put in. So just keep that in mind. And again, if there's things you like, you know, or don't like, you don't have to add it. You can omit it. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. So I don't think we're going to need this other can of tomato sauce, and that's okay. So that's basically it. So we're just going to let this cook until the chicken is completely done. And then once it's done, then we will dish it up and serve it over white rice. And then that will be what we have for dinner tonight. Now our okra is all put together. So we're just going to let it simmer until all the chicken and sausage is done. And actually the sausage is pretty much done, but I just want that chicken to cook all the way through. And then I will show you what that looks like once it's done. Okay, dinner's ready, so we're going to enjoy this tonight, and it smells so good. I wish you guys were here to enjoy this with us. One thing I did want to tell you is I used thighs, bone in, skin on, and if you prefer chicken breast, you can use that, but I would recommend you use the bone in, skin on, only because it does help flavor your broth. So it's dinner time, and I cannot wait to eat this.